Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode 18 of Season 3 at Newcastle. We start with Arsenal at home. Difficult game. Then we've Huddersfield and Palace, which hopefully will be easier games, but we have come unstuck against either of those two sides in previous seasons. City won on match day 30, so we need to win to maintain our ascent on the top. We're currently 11 points behind, but we can close it to 8 again. There are 9 games to go, so 3 today, 3 tomorrow, and 3 the day after that as well, and then it will be the end of the season. Will City drop points between now and the end of the year? We shall have to wait and see. They dropped points against us. Unfortunately, we also dropped points against them with a 3-3 draw. Yesterday's episode was just madness. Specifically that game against Manchester City. If you didn't see it, then do go back and watch it, because my God, was it entertaining. Hopefully today's episode will be just as entertaining and we'll come away with more points. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too if you haven't already. And we'll try and get a win against Arsenal to start us off. Arsenal, Bernd Leno in goal. Can be questionable occasionally. Bellerin, Socrates, Mustafi and Tagliafico, strong backline. Torreira and Weigl holding. Strong there too. Meunier, Mkhitaryan and El Yunusi, new signing for them as of January, and Alexandre Lacazette up top. That's a good starting 11 from Arsenal. I can't remember what the result was last time we played them. I do recall them playing very well against me. It may have been a draw or a defeat. I don't actually remember beating them, but we might be able to get ourselves off to a good start here if Rashford could bury that and Draxler can't get to the rebound. Meunier playing at right mid rather than right back, so perhaps slightly more defensive on that right-hand side from Arsenal. 2 defenders stacked up, although Kennedy's probably not going to be that much of a threat. Regardless, we'll try our best to break them down. I guess maybe Bellerin is going to want to go on the overlap more so. There you go. Exactly like that, and Meunier holds back, although Bellerin then halted his run. Akanji does brilliantly. Got a great headed goal against City yesterday. Hoping for defensive solidity from him today. And maybe even another goal if he can get one too. But we'll start on the back foot. We started on the front foot and now we're transitioning to the back foot. Thankfully Zakaria steps in there. Here is Bellerin. Kennedy. Apparently that's a foul. Alright. I mean, he ran off. And to be fair, he barely even noticed that Kennedy was there. Draxler to Lacazette, to Socrates, to Torreira. Mkhitaryan to Meunier, and Max will have that. Thank you very much. Counter-attack. Rashford could be set away. Please tell me you're onside. Going to need some support. It is arriving. Rashford with the turn and the whip. And Chucky was there, but he's never going to win a header against Socrates. Oof. Rashford with a throw. Kennedy. Back there to Zakaria. Quickly to Draxler. Try and shake off the attention of the man that's with me. Wan-Bissaka. Space for this shot. It's looping. Wasn't very well struck though, unfortunately, and Bernd Leno quite comfortably able to jump up and catch that. Unlike the way that he didn't do that against Southampton at the weekend. Oh, that's a great tackle from Mustafi, and Philip has stayed down. Please get up, Maximilian. I really want to win you the Golden Boot in the league this year. He's currently on 14, level with Mo Salah, and Gabriel Jesus was on 15 before City played their match day 30, so I'm not sure if Gabriel Jesus was involved on the score sheet in their victory, but I would like Maximilian Philip to see out the rest of the season and to win the Golden Boot if we can get him it. For the time being, he's just got to shake off that knock and then we'll take it from there. Tagliafico, El Yunusi, Weigl, Tagliafico, El Yunusi, Tagliafico. Skews the ball in. Max wins the header. But just hit Philip more so than anything else. Here's Torreira blocked. Lascelles will get the ball away. Draxler looking for Rashford, trying to get there and does well. Kennedy racing away now. Got Socrates with him. Just loft it. Can Philip get to that? Yes, he can. Keeper's coming. Will dink it over him. And that is a superb goal from Maximilian Philip. Not only has he shaken off that knock, he's shaken the Arsenal backline. Newcastle 1. Arsenal 0. Leno sliding out. Not enough. Get involved. Back to Mkhitaryan. You see back to Tagliafico. Oh, I thought I'd won that there. The amount of times players just... No. My players... The amount of times players just run through tackles is incredibly frustrating. 50-50 engine was supposed to have stopped that. And it has to an extent. Well, it's lessened it to an extent, but it's still very much an issue. It cost us numerous times this season, or this save. Oh, Rashford, that was poor. That was really poor. Look for the ball out to Max. 5 minutes to go till half time. I would like to take this lead to the break if we can. Hopefully Draxler intercepts Meunier's pass. Both former PSG teammates. And we'll stay 1-0 up for now. And you never know. You never know. We may even make it 2-0 before the break. Kennedy is free at the back post, and I'll look for him. I have nothing to say. Zakaria forward there to Philip. Nicely out wide to Kennedy. I've got runners ahead of me. In fact, I've got a lot of runners ahead of me. One of which is Julian Draxler. If he can just nod this in front of himself, which he can't do, Tagliafico gets back at him. That was a great opportunity. A really good opportunity. Very good opportunity, in fact, to give ourselves a second goal. I want to bring Ruben Loftus-Cheek on. I've called Declan Jackson up, by the way. He came to me and was like, you either call me up or I leave. So I called him up. Ball control 86, long shots 83, short passing 75, curve at 76, dribbling 74. He's got 4-star weak foot. Sorry, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Could really do with some training, but I shall continue to show. His physicals look terrible, but a lot of youngsters always do. Low stamina and low strength, particularly frustrating. But what can you do? That's the way that a lot of the youth regens come these days. We'll have to wait and see if he grows at all now that we've called him up. But he did grow spectacularly well in the youth academy. He just needs to continue to do that now that we've brought him up from that youth academy. Here's Alexandre Lacazette, tackled by Zakaria. Maximilian Philip will get to that first. In there to Chucky. Around the corner, trying desperately to find Maximilian Philip, but can't. Meunier, Lacazette, he's got runners. Here's Torreira. That's Mkhitaryan again. Weigl, Tagliafico's only 20 minutes to go now. Mkhitaryan, Meunier, Weigl again. Will reach Mkhitaryan, who's turned away from me. If it weren't for the block of Akanji, that may well have been 1-1. Mkhitaryan scores almost every single time that we play against Arsenal. Lacazette off, Aubameyang on. See if things weren't already difficult enough against Arsenal. Loftus-Cheek wins that header very well. Rashford trying to get there ahead of Bellerin and does so. There's not long left in the game. Lovely ball by Zakaria, and Chucky is away. You can see him sprinting, and he'll get to this ahead of Tagliafico, but Tagliafico's no slouch in a straight line. Well, back there looking for Rashford, hook it through looking for Philip, couldn't get the shot away. Zakaria will win that header, finds Kennedy. Loftus-Cheek over the top looking for the runner. Chucky seems rather reluctant to start sprinting towards it, cleared away. Oh, come on lads. Come on lads, let's get a second, let's finish it off. Dennis Zakaria steps past the challenge. Oh, it's going to reach Max. Max's shot deflects off him and we'll go out for a goal kick. Wonderful. 10 minutes to go. That's nicely played. And if I can send Chucky away. Oh, keep it in. Oh. No. Come on. Yes, Wan-Bissaka. That was crucial. Eddie Nketiah is quick. You see him trying to run away. How's his crossing? Hopefully not very good. Aubameyang's going to win that. And I knew he was going to... You just knew he was going to win that header. Thankfully... Dubravka got something on it and we get the win. But my God, how angry would I have been if that had gone in? You could just tell Aubameyang was going to win that header when it was on its way into the box. Barely any chances for me in the game. 3 shots, 3 on target, 1 goal. Arsenal had 6, only 2 on target and no goals. We get the 3 points. We keep the pressure up on Manchester City. Up next was Huddersfield and then Crystal Palace. Youth Squad Monthly Report. Nobody else seems to want to come up yet. Diogo Neves is still being trained, 91 to 94 his potential. 71 rated now for Simone Bruno. His technicals really starting to grow quite nicely. Probably be best utilised as a centre mid, I think. Although he's got 82 crossing, it's just he's not quick enough. The physicals on the youngsters are never good enough. For anyone that isn't a centre back, they are never good enough. It's such a shame. Yedlin wants to be sold, and he's repeated that to me a number of times now, but he will be sold in the next window, so it's fine. Huddersfield up next. Huddersfield with Blake in goal, 5 at the back again, and a Kappa, Gelin, Militao, Maresic and Congolo. Militao is a player we were interested in. Novice, Vilhena, And Knockout, Keane and Lukaku as their front three. Jordan Lukaku on the left of a front three. Unexpected, but maybe he can make the move forward to left wing from left back the same way that Ryan Sessegnon did for Fulham. We'll have to wait and see. Tried to get it off him there and couldn't. Shana Weiss holds me off well. No! Oh my god, Jordan Lukaku very nearly. Moise Keane back to Jordan Lukaku and Loftus-Cheek. Get rid please. Oh, thank you. Very, very nearly. 1-0 Huddersfield early doors. Rebic over the top. Looking for the run of Chucky. Takes it in his stride brilliantly. Go on then. We'll whip it. And at the back post was nearly Marcus Rashford. We'll take the corner. Thank you. It's Lozano to take it as Max is not playing in this one. This game being played in between, like just a few days after the game against Arsenal. Loftus-Cheek spinning one way then the other. Here's Marcus Rashford on his left. It's going to drop to Toby Mitchell. Good save by Blake. And the defender took it back towards his goal there, Militao. But in the end did clear it away from danger. Which not able to win it. Keane back to João Weiss. Here's Anthony Knockout. Nice tackle by Chilwell. No foul. Delayed foul. And now a really good opportunity for Huddersfield from a free kick. Weiss deflected off the wall. I don't know whether that was initially on target or not, actually. Corner to come in from Weiss himself, who just took that free kick. Whipped deep. Keeper's not come for it. Lascelles will head away, and it'll be a Huddersfield throw-in after 20 minutes. They've been the more dominant force so far in this game at Huddersfield Town. Keep that in. Congolo back to Tony Vilhena. Into João Weiss. Nice tackle by Dennis Zakaria, but I just cannot seem to get the ball off Huddersfield at the minute. And even when I do, it's not in a legal manner. Get rid of it here. I was slightly lucky, although it wasn't necessarily where I aimed the pass. Rashford. Come on. Go on, Ante. Show me that pace that you supposedly have. Ante Rebic in the box. Blocked the shot by Gellin. We'll try just the corner. Lozano whips. Christopher Wagner could be underneath. Isn't. Wan-Bissaka quickly out here to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. His shot is blocked. Rashford tries an overhead kick even though the ball was nowhere near him. Lascelles back to Ruben. He's tried to hook it back to a teammate and given it only as far as Huddersfield man, but he's given it straight to Chucky Lozano. Oh my god. Keane just powers through. He's not to be stopped apparently. Jordan Lukaku out wide. Worried about that ball inside. He's Tony Vilhena and Moise Keane. Oh, again, it just cannons off a shin, and the Huddersfield man is able to continue forward with the ball. So frustrating that he just walk through tackles at the minute. I don't know what's going on. Can we win this header and get rid of it, please? No, but thankfully Militao heads over the bar. Just cheap. Rashford to Rebic. Back to Rashford. Trying to get it through to Ruben. Who's in here. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. There's the 1-0 lead we've been looking for. It's taken 10 minutes of the second half to find it. But after 55 total, we are in front. It's a great run from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Just bursting through the middle there. Rarely actually does that and runs on ahead of the strikers, but it's a brilliant run. Huddersfield defenders just don't track him. I asked him to finesse that, and he has, but with the outside of his foot rather than the instep of his right foot, but it's gone in, so I guess that's the most important thing. His first goal of the Premier League this season, which surprises me. It's normally very good for me in front of goal, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Scored 6 or 7 last year, I believe. Perhaps not had quite as many first-team opportunities this year with the introduction of Julian Draxler to the squad, but still, expect more of him. But that might well be a very important goal by the end of the season. Tony Vilhena drops to Jordan Lukaku into João Weiss. Get rid, please. João Weiss again. Here's Tony Vilhena. Oh, tripping, twisting and turning away from me. Jordan Lukaku intercepted by Chucky, and we will break. Wan-Bissaka forward to Ruben. There's Zakaria. Rashford's made a great run, but the pass isn't quite played in the right angle. Or at the right angle. Lukaku inside there to Tony Vilhena. Here's Congolo on the overlap from left back. Away by Lascelles. And he's far. Oh, it's man on the edge of the box. Jordan Lukaku, Vilhena, João Weiss. Corner. Corner. Let's get rid again, please, if we can. Knockout's gone off. Oh, Loftus-Cheek, don't give a foul. Goal. No, corner. Another corner for Huddersfield. Jeeps, I just need to get this away, please. Weiss again with the delivery. Again, it's poor. Lozano will half clear. Headed back in by Gelin. Lukaku to Tony Vilhena to Jordan Lukaku. How have they found Kachunga in a busy box? Huddersfield 1, Newcastle 1. If they didn't pick up Ruben Loftus-Cheek, nobody picked up Kachunga. He's on his own there. Nobody's even paying attention. Christopher Wagner switches off, and Kachunga with the first time effort. Huddersfield are level. Balls. Big ping. Looking for Kachunga. Chilwell, I think, won that. No. It's with a throw. Draxler across to Loftus-Cheek. Zano around the corner to Wan-Bissaka. Here we go. This is hopefully going to be a good opportunity. Rebic spins well. Looks across there. Oh, why have you gone for the fancy flick, you dickhead? Just play the pass normally, Toby. I've not told him to play a fancy pass. Why would you do that? That was the chance to get a second goal and go 2-1 up. Oh, stop just walking through my tackles, please. De Poitre out wide to Congolo. Cross dinked in. Lascelles heads away. I'll get to that first with Ante Rebic. We'll turn and we'll give it to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I see the space on the far side for Toby Mitchell. We'll ping it to him. Here we go. Rashford turns well, accelerates away. Marcus Rashford wins it for Newcastle United. Get in. We've been fighting against everything in this game. But it looks like we're going to grind out the victory. That turn and then the acceleration to get away. The defender threw himself. And to be fair, if I hadn't played that with more power to get it off the ground, the defender might well have blocked it. In the 88th minute, Marcus Rashford makes it Newcastle 2, Huddersfield Town 1. And we will continue our push to chase down Manchester City. Going to take it as far as we possibly can. Draxler intercepts. Rashford to Rebic. Out wide here to Chucky Lozano. Through, looking for the man in the middle, but it's cleared away. We'll just bring that down. And the referee hopefully will do me a favour in a moment. And indeed he does. 1, 2, 3 points. Big result that. Every win between now and the end of the season is a big result, but the manner in which it came was superb. City beat Manchester United frustratingly, so the gap will remain 8 points at the top with 7 games to go. Up next for us, Crystal Palace. Waiter in goal for Crystal Palace. Klosterman, Sacco, Lindelöf and Pedraza at the back. Lindelöf is a player we looked at in the previous window as well. Renato Sanchez, Bentaleb and Max Meyer in midfield with Zaha, Benteke and Campos, who's very good every time we play against him on the left for Crystal Palace. All we can do is hope to win again and keep the pressure on. Kennedy, back to Zakaria. Philip, playing in front of Julian Draxler. He can hit them from occasions. On occasions, and does so again, but Waiter with a good save. Max with a delivery. That's a much better corner delivery. Unfortunately, it's not going to cause the defence any problems. We'll ping that out wide there. Knock it back in, looking for Chucky. Here's Maximilian Philip. Oh, tries to catch the keeper off guard, and Waiter again makes a good save. Whip it towards the near post this time. Zakaria is there. I really need to utilise corners better. I should be scoring a lot more than I am. Philip, look through to Rashford. Good turn. Oh, off the other side of the bar. Philip with a header. That's going to loop wide, but the keeper makes sure it doesn't go anywhere near the goal by plucking it out of the air. Oh, we should have been 1-0 up there. I can't believe we aren't. Draxler with a diving header, but unfortunately doesn't aim it very well, and Palace will build from the back. Zaha twisting and turning and running away. It's hard to catch when he gets going. Wilfred back to Renato. Kicks that straight at Draxler. I didn't do anything there. It's just popped up for Renato Sanchez and then he's let fly with the most incredible volley. Apologies for me throwing the controller on the desk right next to the microphone. Made a big noise, but what can I do in that situation? I've intercepted it with Draxler and as he's just stood there regaining his balance, it's popped up to Sanchez, who then cracks that volley into the back of the net. Because of course he does. Crystal Palace 1, Newcastle 0. We shall come from behind, hopefully.
Working away to try and find an opening.
Tackled by Lascelles on Benteke.
Excellent interception.
Of course, that's intercepted, and that will reach the Campos. And I bet they score a second.
It's in. Fine moment for them.
He worked so hard to win the previous 2 games.
It's a great spell for this team. 2 goals in rapid
I think it's
succession.
screwed over.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0.
Crystal Palace 2, Newcastle 0.
Zakari. They've got a man out wide.
Chucky Lozano whips the ball in. Rashford's there, 2-1. Game on again.
From Newcastle United.
Pick the ball up, Marcus and Q. 25th minute is 2-1. That nullifies the second goal they got at least. We've still got more than 2/3 of the game to go.
Here's Bentaleb. Max Meyer.
Benteke out to Zaha. Max with him. Zaha has had Philip Max on toast the entire game. Cannot cope with Wilfred. It's just been impossible. Impossible to play against. Come on, Julian. Oh, why is that not Draxler to Chucky the other way around? Come on. If I score now, in extra stoppage time. Oh, we've been given the opportunity to take the corner. It's the 50th minute of 2 added on. Max with the delivery, headed away. Oh, Phillips' touch had been better. Maybe we could have got a shot off. Never mind. It's going to be 2-1 to Pistol Krallis at half time, and we shall try and improve in the second half.
Benteke. Renato Sanchez.
Renato, tackled by Max. It drops free to Nabil Bentaleb. Kosterman. Can we get to that? No. There's Pedrazza. Nice tackle by Chucky. Come on then. Counter-attack. Let's go. Let's go. How is Nabil Bentaleb closing down Chucky Lozano, please? Cross in. Rashford's there, but it's not going to reach him. We'll drop to Dennis Zakaria. He can get it in there to Philip. Oh, Kennedy couldn't get away from the challenge. In there to Rashford, who spun well. Marcus Rashford, 2-2. 10 minutes into the second half. We've brought ourselves level. We've 35 minutes to go and get a winner. 10th goal of the Premier League season for Marcus Rashford. Get in.
And what about Crystal Palace and their next game, Alan?
It's okay. Out there to Pedrazza, whipped in. Flicked on. Zaha. Oh, can Palace lead again? Boy! Oh! Practically from kickoff. Oh. Flicked on by Renato Sanchez, and Zaha bangs that at the near post. Right, well, back to square one. 3-2 Crystal Palace. We're a goal behind again. I still need 2 goals. I just now have less time to go and get them. Alright, into Maximilian Philip. Rashford is there. Runners all around me. No! Why would you play that as a 1-2? He's clearly meant to go to Maximilian Philip. Just keep possession, Ches. Don't lose your head or the ball. Just keep possession, and then Maximilian Philip cannot bend us back level. This game against Palace has been infuriating. Absolutely mind-bendingly annoying. If I can get anything out of this, it'll be a job well done. That was meant for Philip. That will find Philip. But Mamadou Sakho is going to stick with me. Get that into Marcus Rashford. We can turn back. Find Maximilian Philip. 3-3. Let's go. Come on. Oh. Can't cope with this. Benteke. Out to Zaha. Don't do it to me again, Palace, for crying out loud. Max to Kennedy. In there to Maximilian Philip. Looking for Marcus Rashford, who's accelerating away. Turns inside. Will cross it. Phillips there. Won't reach him. Who's going to get to this first? Christian Benteke. There's 7 minutes to go here. Ruben Loftus-Cheek has come on for Julian Draxler just to add some fresh legs in the middle. At the minute, it's Palace that tearing me apart through the middle. Just quick passing. Now Wilfred Zaha again looking to damage me, as he's done so many times in this game so far. It's been absolutely unplayable, Wilfred Zaha. Oh, if that had gone in, I might well have just quit and given them a 3-0 win. Lozano. Rashford to Philip. Come on. Come on. Oh, there's no way he's that weak. Not a chance. Milivojevic,
2 more minutes
Maya,
to be played then. Added
Campos,
time. Gives it
Saka
away.
intercepts.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
2 minutes added on. Finds Rashford. Who finds Kennedy. Who finds Rashford again. Who looks for Chucky Lozano. Who wins us the game?
Decisive goal here. Big players respond to big moments. Well, we were about to describe the final moments here as a draw, but we've got a winner.
That is the most intense game of FIFA I've played for a very long time. 2-0 down, to 2-2, to 3-2 down, to 4-3 winners. Irving Lozano with his 13th goal of the Premier League season. We will get all 3 points against Crystal Palace with the last kick of the game. Oh my lord, it's not the first time Chucky's been the guy to get the last minute goal either. My heart. Jesus, what a game. City won 5-1 against Southampton. Of course they did. Everything I do, I'm trying to chase them down. I'm pulling away from everyone else with 12 points clear of Liverpool in third. But I can't catch City. The gap's still 8 points with 18 available. Who do we have in the first game in the next episode? Wolves. Right, well then. I shall try. I shall continue to try and chase down Manchester City. That was the most mental game I've played for a long time. In fact, the most mental game since we played Manchester City. The two of them, to be fair, even though that was only like... It's actually last episode, wow. That game against Palace and the game against Manchester City are the 2 craziest games of FIFA I've played for months. Absolutely months. I'll see you tomorrow for another mind-bendingly ridiculous episode of Career Mode on FIFA 19.